Hello. Welcome to middle of December, and it's 51 degrees outside, and Washington is flooded and about to float away. But we are here because I can still tell you things that you can do. Right now in our community, we are not experiencing a lot of flooding in downtown Spokane in this area, so you can still get out and support your local businesses and do some fun things. So as always, I am here to share with you what my top 5 picks are for you to get out there and do this week and beyond. So are you ready for it? I think it's time for the Spokane Minute. Okay, I don't want to shock anyone, but I am going to talk to you about something called Hub Sports Center. Yes, I said sports. Yes, when I was younger, I played sports. Now that I'm older, no. That's all I have to say about that. But there is something really cool that you can do on December 16th. That's a Tuesday. That is this coming Tuesday from 12 to 9. If you don't know about Hub Sports Center, they are a non-profit big building where you can do all sorts of things. And you know what? You can get a bunch of your friends together. You can get a bunch of your co-workers together. You can convince the head person at work to do it as a Christmas party. But do you want to have an indoor snowball fight? Because what? I'm sorry. I read that and I was like, excuse me? That? I don't like to get, too active, but that sounds fun. Just sounds amazing. If you get a group of people together, you can have up to 20 people. It is $125 for the whole group. But if you get 20 people and make them everybody pay in, then you can do math, and I'm sure it's pretty good. So I would suggest, it sounds amazing. It is happening, like I said, Tuesday, December 16th from 12 to 9. It's 45-minute blocks. They have a game commander. They have all sorts of things to take the castle, come back, get the fortress, make it yours, win against the teams to play. Now, given this is not real snow, which is actually also why I like it, so you're not going to freeze to death, but they have snowballs there made that you get to use to take back the fortress. I'm sorry, but I think this sounds amazing. If you want more information, I would suggest going to www.hubsportscenter.com and find out. And you know what? They exist there beyond December. So there are always fun activities you can get involved with. But I totally support creativity and doing an indoor snowball fight. So if you want to check out, it's over on East Cataldo. It is in Liberty Lake. But you can go to their website, hubsportscenter.org, and find out how you and your friends can have an amazing indoor snowball fight. So I thought that would be something fun. So let me know if you go. I need to know. Now, if on Tuesday you wear yourself and your friends out, your family, your coworkers, because you went and had a snowball fight, first of all, I congratulate you because that's awesome. Second of all, maybe you want a low-key Friday night. Maybe you just want to go out and have drinks. Maybe that same crew just wants to chill and be together. Well, I have mentioned in the past Emma Ruse, which is an amazing, cute, delicious little cocktail bar in downtown Spokane. You can go on Friday night from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., no cover, and just listen to the vibey, really sultry and soulful beats of DJ Rosethrow. Now, I've met DJ Rosethrow. I have been at parties that he has DJ'd, and I will tell you, there's a vibe, and it's really good for relaxing and kind of just sinking it. See, I started doing shoulder dancing. That's my specialty. It's a lot of fun. He's a really cool guy. You can go up and say hi between music, between songs. But if you want to go and just chill out and have some really good drinks, I would highly suggest going to Emma Ruse on Friday, December 19th from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. They are over at 17 South Howard. And meet DJ Rosethrow and enjoy what he's doing. No cover, you just get to buy the cocktails and have a nice chill evening. Now that is right up my alley. So you can go to Emma, Emma Ruse, Ruse, emmaruse.com to find out more information. But I want to know if you go, because it's a really cool place. So I would suggest go and having a chill vibe before the big holiday begins. What could I possibly bring you to number 3? You know, it's not always easy this time of year because everything is a lot of the same stuff. You can go shopping and buy Christmas gifts. You can have your picture taken with Santa. So you know me, I'm always trying to find you things that are a little different. Things that when I look at, I go, oh, I've never done anything like that before. That sounds super fun. Because there are so many cool things to do out in Spokane. One of them is, have you discovered Sage's Portal? They're down there on 2nd, 611 East 2nd Avenue, downtown Spokane. And it is, what would you call it? It is a board game shop. They sell boba tea. They love the super nerdy. So I'm down there. So they're a cafe and board game shop, which is so unique and so amazing that it's a fun place to go. And do you know what they're doing? I think this is super fun. On Saturday, December 20th, from 12 to 4, you can go meet Mark. He is the legendary board game wizard. He runs the Spokane Board Game Club. And so Mark is willing to teach you a new board game. Because if you're like me, I do love sharing board games and games with my friends, but I do not like to read instructions. So if they could just download complete in there, listen, it's effort. I have very limited brain activity most of the time. But now you can go. They have a board game library. A board game library. So they have a ton of board games. You can pick one by random and you're like, that looks intriguing for me and my friends to play. Mark will sit down with you and teach you how to play the game you've chosen. I'm sorry, I have never heard of that before. How much fun could that be? Plus, board games are a way to bring your friends, bring your family, bring community together. So I think that is pretty cool. So I have to say, go down to the board game, learn to play with Mark event, Saturday, December 20th from noon till 4 o'clock, Sage's Portal, 611 East 2nd Avenue. And it's from boba tea to nerdy accessories. That's what they do there. And if you want more information, go to sagesportalcafe.com. There you can find out what you can drink and enjoy while you play board games. But go down, say hi to Mark, and then learn a new board game. How fun is that? I don't know a lot of people around town that do that. So I suggested, I want to see us out there having a good time. Take it from me. These are the weird things you can do in this town that are super fun. Number 4, did you know the shortest day of the year is coming? The winter solstice, which is our shortest day of the past 365 days, is about to show up. But you know what's great about that? December 22nd, we start adding to the sunlight, which I love because I hate getting up in the morning to darkness and then leaving work and thinking it must be midnight, but it's only 5. So, Spokane Pride Center, we've talked about them before. During Thanksgiving, they did an amazing potluck to bring the community together for people who didn't have family to enjoy it with or needed a break, because sometimes that's the thing. So you can go to the Spokane Pride Center. They're having a solstice potluck on the shortest day of the year. They're down at 715 East Sprague Avenue. You can go to SpokanePride.org to look at when it is and your time. But it is at noon, and you can bring a dish, or you can just show up and eat everybody's food. You can do that. But there is a sign-up sheet. So whether you choose to bring food or just to show up and enjoy meeting wonderfully new people, you would still go to the sign-up because it will serve as your ticket to go. So if it is the solstice, which again, December 21st, it's a Sunday, and you want to go meet new people, you want to go eat food with people you haven't met before and try to build more community, I would suggest doing this. Spokane Pride has worked hard for decades for the city of Spokane. So it's a fun way that they continue to reach out, not just queer people, but a lot of us queer people. Listen, it is open, Spokane Pride. If you need a place to go, and you want to have a potluck, I say check it out. They're pretty cool there. Okay, last but most definitely, certainly not least, I want to give you something to do on the day that a lot of us call Christmas, and it means something different for everyone. Remember, there's more than just one type of person that exists. And so on Thursday, December 25th, from 11 to 4, maybe you don't have a family to spend that day with. Maybe you're not going to be home on that day to spend time with family. Maybe they don't live here in the town where you live. Or maybe, as always, you just need a break. Well, Lunarium, which you know I love, 1925 North Monroe, Spokane's only late night tea and coffee shop. I go there all the time. They are hosting their Home Away from Home, Lunarium's annual free Christmas cookie party. It's a great way for them to give back to the community that helps them exist. For them to say thank you to everybody who always goes in. And let me tell you, I'll go in after work sometimes and it is packed. There's no room. So I just kind of hover and make it awkward for everyone until I find a place to sit. But the annual Christmas cookie party is back. If you've got nowhere to go or just want to get out of the house, come on by for a day of free treats, merrymaking, and good vibes. And remember, there is no catch. So I really hope you take advantage of that. Get out there. Don't spend that holiday alone. And it doesn't matter if you celebrate Christmas or not, if you just want to go meet some good people. If you want to go into this really cool shop and find out what all the fuss is about, I really think you should go. The people who own it are very good people, and it is a wonderful atmosphere when you go in. And so maybe you need a little pick-me-up for that day of the year. And I think you should go. I think you'll enjoy it. So please, you can go to lunariumspokane.com. That's Lunarium, Lunarium. Yes, always a spelling bee. I'm here to teach. Check them out there. You can go to the events page and get more information about this event. But please consider on Thursday, December 25th from 11 to 4, going to the Home Away from Home, Lunarium's annual free Christmas cookie party. I think you'll have a lot of fun. And I support them with all my heart. Have a good time. That about wraps up this week's edition of the Spokane Minute. I really hope you enjoy these. I really hope it helps you get out there and do something and just enjoy the city that we live in. I had so much fun, of course, meeting the Grinch, talking to the people that were there, talking to the kids that would come in. There are things to do in this town, and I think it's important. Some people are better at being a social than others. For me, I love people. I like to stay in my house. But I hope you enjoy the list I always bring to you. I have one more thing to tell you. If you know me, this, of course, is being produced by the company Aru, A-R-U. And we are about to undertake a really exciting, brand new project. And we are going to produce a sitcom that I wrote. I wrote it about 12 years ago, I think. And we are ready to go ahead and give it a try. So it's a sitcom. It is based around a lot of queer individuals, but there are parts for everyone. And we are going to be holding auditions on Saturday and Sunday, January 24th and 25th. We are having time slots, so you have to email me. Also, if you want to know, there is a list. You'll find it on my website. You'll find it everywhere. There's a list of the characters that we are going to be casting. And if you've ever wanted to throw your hat into the ring of doing something fun and different, let me tell you, shooting an independent sitcom is fun and different. We are being directed by the amazing Emmy Award-winning editor and director. Her name is Michaela Daniels, and she is pretty freaking amazing. Aru is producing it. I'm in it. Why wouldn't you want to hang out with me and shoot a weird sitcom? I mean, it's a lot of fun. So if you want to know more, I would highly suggest sending an email to production@arucreative.com. I'd love to hear from you. We will put up a picture here of the roles that we are currently looking at, but I'd love to see you come out. I'd love to celebrate the amazing people in this town, and I'd love to have fun and just act. Sitcoms are fun. I'm not going to lie. It was fun to write. I have had readings with it with fellow actors before quite a few different groups, and it's going to be a good time. So there's your little bonus for the day. I will put a picture here, and it'll have our email. And also, if you get out there in the town and you want to send me pictures of you and your friends or you and your family out doing fun things in Spokane, I want to hear from you and I want to see those pictures. But there you go, guys. Another week in the books, and I am ready for it to be spring already. But no matter how you choose to celebrate the holiday this year, if you choose to celebrate, or what holiday you choose to celebrate, I wish you all the very best, and I hope you have an amazing end of December, because we all deserve that. So until next time, everyone, I will see you out there in the next Spokane Minute.